Yeah, I hope everybody is doing fantastic. We're here to do your readings. Uh-huh. So we'll just wait for a few people to come on. I said 5, so I am early. So yeah, I'll just wait till we get a few people and I will just get everything ready. Let's see here. Just bring this up and see who's here. Okay. I'm going to get the link for the PayPal. There it is. The cost of the readings and PayPal. Copy. Let's see. Okay, that is done. I hope everybody, I don't know why it went on there twice. Okay. Oh, now it took them both off. That's dumb. Okay, so let's just try that again. Yeah, it's posting it twice on my end. So whatever. Okay, we will just leave it. All righty. Well, I don't see anybody else here yet. I know I'm going to write down Aqua Leo because Aqua Leo did donate. So we're going to start there. Aqua Leo 3 times. Okay. Hi, Coco. How are you, my dear? Aqua Leo did donate, so I just wrote her name down. She's not here yet, but she will be. I can see you, my dear. Thank God you're here. I know I said 5 o'clock, so how are you? I got something cold to drink and I got a coffee too, so I'm all set. Hmm. Anything new, Coco? You're doing great. Life couldn't be better. Well, isn't that fantastic? That is fantastic. Hi, Lolo. Microsoft. You're in Italian. Hello. So, if everybody could like the stream, that would be awesome. Let me just put that over there. I'll close this. There we go. I'm good. I'm pretty good today. How are you? I didn't even catch that. Yeah, I'm really good today. It's been a quiet day. It's uneventful, that's for sure. I didn't really feel like doing a lot today, so yeah, so this is good. Um, yeah, it's good. Talked to my sister for a bit. Nothing major happening. Just everything seems to be good. So yeah, wonder where everybody is today. Did you get a notification? Game? What game? What do you mean game? Yeah, you did? Okay. So people know I'm here, so that's good. Well, Coco, let's do you. Let's give your reading first. How's that? Don't usually do that first. You didn't like the string, Coco. I can always get some Oracle decks or see what happens. I don't know where everybody is. I have no idea. Hi, Aqua Leo. Nice to see you, my dear. I did come on a little early. What is next for you this week that you're not expecting? I'll be right with you, Aqua Leo. I got your donation, but I asked Coco because she was the only one here if she had a question. So we have the moon, the Four of Cups, the Emperor, the Sun, the Knight of Wands, and the Hierophant. Okay. So what's next for you that you're not expecting? Good news for sure. There's definitely good news coming. It's coming not from your partner, not from your son, more somebody else. Okay. So somebody that you don't expect it to come from. I feel like it's a male. I don't know. It feels like you're going to get some kind of accolade from the community. So, from your church or from somebody in the community is going to give you a pat on the back or, really make you feel good in some way. It might not be a praise, but it's just going to make you feel good in some way. And I feel like it is going to be something that's going to leave you reflect on how good you're doing as a person, and I think it's kind of really nice. So yeah, so look forward to that. That should come by today's Tuesday, Thursday or Tuesday, okay? So Thursday or Tuesday next week, all right? I'm thinking Thursday though. Hello, my dear. As much uh, um, as matcha smart. I don't know what that says, but anyway, hello, my dear. So, Aqua Leo, you are up, my dear. Thank you. You're welcome, Coco. Okay, so would G appear around your office more if I decided to go there more often? I'm not seeing any signs of them reaching out towards you to suggest they are interested. What can the light tell you? Okay, you asked about G, but then you're referencing them, not him. So is it G you want to know about? Like it's the question is a little bit complicated there. I just need to know if it's one person or more. You met him. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Yes, I am taking super chats, my dear Kaiser. Thank you. There should be a pin post at the top. Okay, so let's see, my dear. We have the Nine of Pentacles, the Empress, uh, the Ten of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the Knight of Cups. Well, I don't know. I don't think that he would necessarily show up more if you show up more unless he knows you're showing up more. And how would he know? Do you know what I mean? So I'm not sure that that is the answer. To me, it looks very much like he would be interested, but I think you might have to ask him if he wants to go for a coffee. I think you might have to be the one to take the first leap. I don't know if you're comfortable with that, but I feel like this week would be a very lucky week for you when it comes to love. Okay. So I'm feeling anytime this week is a good time for you to try. And I would definitely um suggest that you make the first move. Okay. And I mean, what, it's not gonna hurt. You need to ask him out. You wouldn't? Why? Why not? It's 2026, girl. Oh, well, that's what I see. Okay. I think it's a good week for love. So I don't know what to tell you. Kaiser, did you find the link? Oh, Coco, is the link showing up for you guys at the top of the chat? Just want to make sure it's showing up. I think so, right? I know, and I don't see that happening. Yeah, I don't see that happening anytime soon, okay? Good. That's fantastic, Aqua Leo. That's good. I'm glad you do. What do I need to know about your working relationship with female Z? Really trying to stay calm in your dealings with her. Okay. The Magician, Knight of Cups, King of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, and the King of Swords. You know, it's funny that all these emotional cards come up about work, right? About a work relationship or a work person. Um, yeah, I think that this person's insecure. So I think she's really insecure. And I don't think that she is okay. Like, I don't think she's okay with her abilities. She doubts her abilities. And I don't know why. She's very good at what she does. But I feel like there's something going on. Either she wants a different position or something, and um she feels threatened by your just you being there. So what does she do? Is she below you? Is she at your level? Is she above you? Where does she, excuse me, where does she sit? I feel like she's your peer. She can be pretty brutal in her communication style, but I try and see the best in her. Other people really don't like her. Yeah, I really do believe it's insecurity with her. She is a customer below you, I guess. I give her advice. Yeah, she would be a customer. So yeah, so she's not a colleague at all then. Um that's what I think it is, okay? I think she doesn't like being told what to do. I think all those things, okay? She's just She's kind of scary sometimes. You know what? Take the emotion away from it. A lot of these cards are emotional cards. Take the emotion away. So don't look at it as some kind of relationship that needs to be nurtured. Look at it, this is your job, this is her job. So her job is to listen to your input and do whatever it is that you need her to do, or you suggest the thing she needs to do. So that's what I think it is. Okay. Try to take the emotion out of it and just go in with your knowledge. You have sound knowledge and just tell her like it is. And that's all. Smile nice and that's it. Don't try to be her friend. Don't try to win her over. Okay. Just let her be who she is. She's like this with everybody, right? So, um, I think you do a fantastic job and I would not worry about what or how she thinks. Yeah, she does hate advice. So thank you, Kaiser. I will check that in a minute, okay? Yeah, some people, are just, you have a job to do and, they just can't deal with authority. I'm not good with authority. I'm very, very bad with it. I have recently found that out the last few years. I didn't realize how bad I was, but one of my kids, sat me down and kind of told me, and I looked, and I am really bad with authority. So I'm really bad when it comes to like doctors or teachers or lawyers or anybody like that. I'm not good with that. And um I'm not exactly, yeah, I think I'm threatened by them, right? So okay, so your next question, my dear. Yeah, I wouldn't worry about her at all. You're doing the right thing. I don't take advice from people doing horrible. Exactly. Exactly. Yep. But I think Aqua Leo's job um, determines that she does give the advice. So that's just the nature of her job. So she has to. Okay, something positive and unexpected coming towards you, please soon. I have a date this week with a guy quite shorter than you. I see this as a chance to get out. Something else might appear in this. Okay, quite shorter. Okay, so what is quite shorter? 2 inches, 3 inches, half a foot? I don't know. How tall are you? Hmm. So we have, he's 3 inches less than you. Okay. Two of Wands, King of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, King of Cups, Knight of Wands, and the Patient Witch. Witch, the Patient Witch. Okay. So, well, I like him. Okay. So I'm getting good vibes with him. I'm definitely getting good vibes with this guy. Okay. I feel like he's in a good place in his life. He's very, very kind. I think he's really super nice. He's gentle. He's also funny. So he's got something about him. I don't know if it's funny or if it's just interesting. He's got some fire in his belly anyway. So he's got some of that in of him. Okay. So he definitely has some spark in there. I do really like him. You know what? I think you guys are going to hit it off really, really well. Uh, yeah. So whatever's going on here, I just think you guys are going to hit it off really, really good. I don't have, I don't have an issue with him being shorter than you. Um, it seems to me that you don't want to focus on that kind of thing. Okay. Does it matter? Does it really matter? You really want to ask yourself how much that matters in the big picture. Okay. So I know we have ideas in our head. We want somebody to, different. You just got to think about it. Okay. You're trying not to let that matter. I know you are. And I'm just trying to, once you get to know somebody and you learn about them and you like who they are and you like their character and you like the way they treat you, does it really matter if they're shorter than you? So we want to start looking at the big picture, right? You've got a date with a taller guy on Thursday. You're too funny. The guy on Thursday is going to stress you out more. Okay. He's more edgy. He's definitely more edgy. He's got more anxiety and more stress around him. Okay. So have fun. Okay. So make sure you're going out and have some fun with it. All right. No, it doesn't, but you hate small hands. You know what they say about small hands, right? Ah. Thank you, Aqua Leo. Okay, let me check PayPal so I can. You don't know? um, it has to do with the size of something else. Okay, Kaiser, I've got your donation. Thank you very much. Right? Small hands, small feet. Oh, their teeth. Yeah, that's it. Their teeth. Okay, Kaiser, go ahead with your first question. You're too funny. What's Erica Pisces true current thoughts, feelings for you? And you're a Scorpio. You're both water signs. That's the first thing that I see there. Okay. So Erica's true thoughts and feelings for you. Okay. So we have the Ace of Swords, Eight of Wands, Knight of Swords, Two of Swords, Nine of Cups, Seven of Pentacles. Okay. Let's see. I'm not getting anything bad here. Okay. I'm not getting anything that says they don't like you, they don't want to be around you. I'm not getting any of that. Okay. I am getting that I think they really think that you are interesting. They think you're smart. They think you're articulate. They think you're very, very loving and very kind. Um, they see that ambition in you as well. So they definitely see ambition in you and they really, really enjoy that about you. Okay. I could see this. I think they're indecisive right now. They're trying to decide which way to go. They're not too sure what to do about this, okay? But I do think that they are interested. So their feelings and their thoughts are not aligning, okay? So maybe they're afraid or maybe they're uncertain, but they definitely have an interest in you. They're attracted to you, also like sexually attracted, so there's that kind of sexual tension there as well, okay? So this is really, really positive. So if you're interested, I would let them know, um if you haven't already, okay? Yeah, it looks very, very good, but they are a little bit indecisive right now. So you don't want to push anything, but you want to just keep it light, keep it fun, and show them that you can be fun and that you want something more if that's what you're looking for. Okay. Hi, Sarah. Why is that not doing that? Okay. Whew, I'm warm. I don't know why I'm so warm. You guys are hot stuff today. I'm sweating. Holy cow. The energy is strong today. Very, very strong. Some days it's like that, like when I start reading. Other days, not as much, but wow. What are her true intentions towards you after your conversation? We have the Hermit, Seven of Wands, Queen of Wands, Four of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, and the Hierophant. You know, they're sitting back, they're not going to be aggressive, okay? There's no way that they're going to be aggressive. She's not going to show her hand, okay? I feel like she's kind of contemplating and waiting. That's what it feels like. She's waiting for something to show her that there is a chance here for something more permanent. She's not interested in just a fling or anything like that. Um, she's more traditional than that. And she's been hurt before. And I think she's apprehensive. So that's where that decision comes in from the last one, is the apprehension and the fear, you know, that is getting in the way. And she seems to be doing a lot of soul searching right now. So I think the soul searching is there. Um, she's got a lot to offer. I really like her. Okay, I think it looks to me she will do something in the next, I'm going to say by the weekend. You are going to hear from her. It may not, it's not going to be anything committal, or it's not going to be anything really like asking you out or anything like that, but it will be showing, it will be contact so that you know she's interested. So there's something there. And she is interested. She just has a lot of fear. So I don't know how fast you want to take it. Um, but I really like her, and I think there's lots of potential here. If you can get past that fear she has and past that mistrust she has. So, and I think the key is going to be communication. So it's not kind of wowing her, and it's not like, um, uh, you know, knocking her off her feet or anything like that. It's more about talking, and it's more about being honest about what you want and what you're looking for, and allowing her um to not have to be the vulnerable one first. Okay, you're going to have to be more vulnerable. Hi, Lane. Nice to see you. Thank you, Aqua Leo. So your last question, my dear. Vulnerability takes courage. It certainly does. Brene Brown, she has done books and podcasts on vulnerability. It was probably one of the first things I saw with her is her vulnerability podcast, and it was fantastic. Yeah, I like her too. You're writing a book on mental health. That's interesting, Coco. That's amazing. You'll have to tell me more about it. Absolutely. Okay, Kaiser, let's see here. What can I do to make this connection flourish and work so we can be together as a romantic couple? Okay. Let me look at that. Okay, my dear. Thank you, Elaine. I wrote you down. Um, so we have the Five of Wands, the Queen of Wands. So she shows up right away, okay? And we've got the moon there as well. Two of Pentacles, Temperance, Four of Wands. Okay. So I think what you need to do is be as vulnerable as you can, be as honest as you can, show yourself, show your cards, take a chance. You know what I mean? I think that's what you're going to have to do. And I think if you do that and you really come forth as now, you don't want to blubber. You don't want to, just go in and say, I love you so much and I'll give you the world and blah, 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 blah. That's not what you want to do. You want to give her the opportunity to show that she cares without feeling threatened. Okay. Or without feeling like she's going to be taken advantage of. That's all. That's all I mean by being vulnerable. Okay. Um, I think she sees the relationship as something that could be very positive, but also it she is living in this past scenario. So ask her what she needs from you to get her to take a chance on you. Okay. So just say to her, what do you need from me that you're willing to give me a chance? Right? Ask her. And I think that will really, really open up either conversation or open up the idea that you want to get to know her in a much bigger and better way, right? So more romantically for sure. I see that there is good opportunity here. I see there's hope here. I see there is like she cares and she's attracted to you. So I see everything is there. So it's just her getting past her fear and willing to move forward, right? I'm usually on Tuesday, Elaine. Thank you, my dear. Hmm. Hi, Virgo Mama. Hi, Maurice. Mr. Maurice, how are you? So let me just write these down. Mr. Maurice and Virgo Mama are both members, and they both have a free yes or no question on every stream. So if you're a member, you get a free yes or no question on every stream, okay? Absolutely, you can donate. And you said, I don't know how to say your name. Aw, you're very welcome, Kaiser. I hope that helped you, okay? Don't be afraid, like, to show yourself. I mean, the worst that she can do is say no, thank you. But, I think if we get brave enough to show who we are, that I think we can be a lot happier. We don't waste our time or anybody else's either, okay? So there you go, my dear. Thank you very much. Hope to see you again really soon. Stick around. Sometimes we do oracle cards when there's no readings. Okay, no donations, rather. Okay, so the next one is Aqua Leo. You are up, Aqua Leo. You want to do another book further down the line. What is your mental health book about? Could I get some advice on replacing my home windows and doors? I have been looking at upgrading them to help you get a lower rate on your home mortgage. That's a thing there? I didn't know that. We have programs in Canada that help you upgrade, that help pay to upgrade for like weather stuff. They come in and they test your home and they see. And then we have like programs to help depending on your income, right? Okay, so 7 of Cups, 7 of Swords, 8 of Swords, the Lovers, the Cozy Witch, and the Emperor. It's not a bad idea at all, Aqua Leo. By these cards, I know you're tossing the idea around. You do have priorities, okay? So it is expensive. You have all your priorities. I know you've got them written down. So make sure they're written down in priority form, okay? I think you have to stop kind of procrastinating about it. I don't want to see you get overwhelmed about it. I think if you did windows and doors, you would save money. You would do really, really well. You would be more comfortable. I think there's a lot of good reasons to do it. And I think it's important that you go ahead and do it. I wouldn't hesitate at all. Okay. I think it would be really smart and I think you should do it. Actually, sooner the better, right? It's only going to benefit. It's only going to raise the value of your home. All those kinds of things that you do. It's fantastic. Okay. So, and you say, however you say your name, my dear, thank you very much for your super chat. You will be after Virgo Mama, okay? Hi, MR. You have two questions. So I marked you down, okay? You will be after Enuf. Impa. I don't know how to say their names, but you'll be after them, okay? Thank you, Coco. You've got it. It is a lot of money, but I think it's well worth it, Aqua Leo. Your second question, my dear. Thank you, MR. It is a beautiful day. Enough said. Okay, now it makes sense. Thank you, Coco. She added the $1. So yeah, that's fantastic. Thank you. Okay, so I'm waiting for Aqua Leo's second question. So we're waiting for Aqua Leo's second question. There we go. Perfect. I rang an animal shelter today about another dog. Advice to help you get a dog. Is it the right time? Eight of Wands, Three of Swords, the Star, 10 of Wands, Three of Cups, and the Five of Cups. I don't know what's stopping you, okay? I really don't know what's stopping you. Why is it complicated? I don't understand why it's complicated. What I'm seeing here, it's only complicated because you're making it complicated. You know what I mean? All right, then don't go to that shelter. Just go to other shelters, okay? Don't try to fit a square peg in a round hole. If you don't fit there, don't go there, okay? But you can also look like, does it really matter if you like the owner or not? You're going for a dog. Do you know what I mean? So you have to really ask yourself, how important is it that she's nice? Or how important is it that she's whatever, right? Exactly. It's not you. You will find the right one. I told you last time, the right one will come. And I believe the right one will be in less than 2 weeks. So I'm thinking 10 days. So not by this Friday, but by the following Friday, you will have found a dog. Okay? So no more than 2 weeks, right? So around 10 days. It's only difficult because you're making it difficult. All right. It has nothing to do with the owner of the it's nothing to do with the owner of the local shelter. Who cares? Just go and see the dog, you know? Um Stop making things complicated. You don't have to know everything, right? So yeah, so not everybody's going to like you or get along with you or be a nice person or whatever, right? But maybe there's a dog there that needs you. So I know you do. I know you do. And I don't mean this in any negative way. I just mean think of the dog. Never mind the person, the place, it doesn't matter. Think of the dog, okay? So when you go, you're not going to make friends, you're not going to have a conversation, you're going to see a dog, okay? That's all. Will you travel to see it? You might. So when you asked that, I just looked at the one of the cards, and to me, I'm no more than three. So either 3 miles or 30 minutes or something like that. I could see that, but I don't think any more than that. So your last question, Aquileo. I know I make everything sound so simple, eh? It's because I don't have to do it all. Right? I can just tell you what the cards say and that's it, right? Hi, Gloria. So we're just waiting for Aquileo's third question, and then we'll be moving on. The next one is Elaine. Then Mr. Maurice and Virgo Mama have a yes or no question. It could be 3 hours, yes, Aquileo, but I don't know. That's kind of far, but it could be. I drove, I don't know how far, 40 minutes to get the kittens, my cats. They're not kittens anymore. I don't think so though. It doesn't feel like 3 hours for me. For some reason, I'm not getting that, okay? Do you have your question? Oh, that's good, Coco. New long-term love reading incoming. Hit me with what the white light wants to share with me. All right, my dear. We have the Queen of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, Temperance, the Magician, the Nine of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. Love is right there, okay? It's right around the corner. I really believe that this is coming to you within a week or a month, okay? No longer than that. Don't miss the opportunity though, okay? So don't miss it by being afraid. Don't miss it by being too picky. Don't miss it by adding things there that aren't there, okay? Sometimes we get nervous or we get self-conscious or whatever, and we just think things that are not even true. So don't do that, okay? Go in with an open heart, go in with your eyes wide open, and be willing to look at the person for their character, who they are inside, and that's what you want anyway, okay? So I think that's really, really important. I feel that this person is right there for you. You have to make a choice practically. You have to make a choice that works for you, someone that's going to fit in your life, okay? Don't try to make somebody fit. If you're trying to either fit in their life or trying to fit them in your life, it's not worth it, okay? They have to fit you. You not, you know, if they fit you, then it'll work out, right? But if you have to change who you are, it's not good. So I think this person is right there in front of you. You just gotta grab it, you know? So just be open, be honest, and just believe and just grab it, okay? And I think that's all you've got to do, my dear. So this looks very, very good. Now, let me know how your dates go this week. That would be very, very interesting. Okay, so Elaine is first, Mr. Maurice, and then, well, you know what? I'll just do Mr. Maurice, okay? Because his question's right there. I hope you don't mind, Elaine, and then I'll do yours. I have a phone meeting on Friday with the Reasonable Accommodation Committee and my supervisor. I'm trying to get a conversation and get the job transferred to a better position. Will I succeed? Hello, C. McKissick. Ace of Swords, Page of Swords, and Strength. I'm going to say yes, absolutely, you will succeed. Okay, don't back down. Okay, show your strength, show your passion, show your need. And don't be afraid of that, okay? I'm going to say it's a big yes. Okay, so now I'm going to read for Elaine and then Virgo Mama right after that, okay? Thanks, Elaine. Okay, so Elaine, here we go. In-depth reading, job offers. Okay, so you want a crystal ball. Do that. Let me get this light on. Go. Okay, show me messages for Elaine about job offers. Okay, my dear, you're going to hear from somebody by Friday, okay? I see a capital A. So either the company or the city or the whatever, there's a capital A, the person you're talking to, whatever that is, okay? capital A. This you're going to get, okay? I feel this is very, very positive, and I think you're going to get this, okay? So I do believe this is very, very good, and I do believe that you're going to be very, very happy with the result, okay? What else do I see here? I see prosperity, so that's very good. You know, I see a little bit of fear around that, okay? So I feel like you go 2 steps forward and you take 1 step back, you know, and then you go 3 steps forward, take 2 back. So you're going ahead, but you're going really slowly, right? It's okay. It's understandable. So take a little bit of a risk every once in a while and go that 2 steps forward and don't go back. You know what I mean? Do something out of your comfort zone and just keep going. Okay. So there you go, my dear. Okay. So your next question is in depth with cards for now until May. Okay. Now until May. Show me messages for Elaine from now until May. All right, my dear. I see you moving full force. So there's something going on. You may be, I don't know where you live, but it feels like you're either changing where you live or you're changing your environment. So something about you either redecorating, changing something to make your home feel more cozy, or you're moving. Okay. And that is happening probably by the end of the summer. So maybe you're going to make a decision by May. You're going to decide what you need to change and things like that. Maybe you're going to do a new painting for your home or something. I don't know, but there's some big change coming to make your home feel better, or you're going to move. Maybe your job offer will be somewhere else. So, um, what did you do to your knee? Did you hurt your knee lately? Oh, yes, I won't. Did you hurt your knee? Thank you for reminding me. No? Okay, be careful, okay, where you're walking, especially if you're walking on stairs. I don't want you to hurt your knee, okay? So just watch that. You know what? I see the cards are all wands. So there's a new opportunity. So that job I said you're going to get, that is coming. Out of that job, I feel like you're going to find some stability. You're going to find some balance. I don't think this is full time. I think it's part time or contract. Okay. But I feel like it's going to last at least 8 months, and it could be longer. Okay. But at least that long. So it's very, very positive. Okay, Elaine? And then your last one, any job offers just with cards. Okay. Whew, I am really warm. Oh, well, that one card just flew. Let me see what it is. It is the Knight of Wands. So another wand, okay? This one says sometimes you have to be willing to bend the rules a little, right? So the Knight of Wands is taking a little bit of a risk, right? To move ahead in your career or move ahead in something. It's all about that, right? So let's see what else we have. 9 of Cups, the Chariot. This is moving forward for sure. And you being very, very happy about it. If you're not in a relationship, which I don't think you are, there's one coming, okay? Going to remind you of someone in your past, but they're also very different, but there is some similarities there. So you want to make sure that you're not repeating a previous mistake. You're not attracting the same type of person, okay? So you want to be careful there. But I feel like this person is good, they're having a hard time with their job right now. So I feel like there's a little bit of a little bit unsettled. They're not settled, okay? But they're really, really nice, and I think they're going to be really nice to you, okay? It's John alike. Like John, maybe? Maybe. Just be careful, okay? You want to make sure that sometimes when I get something like that, even though it looks good, when I get that kind of like you don't want to be fooled, you want to make sure that they're just not playing on the surface. You know what I mean? Just showing you their best face and then showing up somebody else, right? So you just want to be careful there. Okay, Elaine. So thank you so much for your donation. Okay. Ooh. So Virgo Mama, you are up, my dear. Okay, Virgo Mama. What is your yes or no question, my dear? She might have stepped away. We'll give her a minute, and then if not, then we'll go ahead. Okay, enough said. You go ahead, my dear. Yes. Okay. Thank you, Elaine. You'll be after MR. Okay, Elaine? Yeah, post your question. Let me just see. Did you pay? I just took it for granted. Let me just check, okay? So you pay and then you post your question. Let me just see if did you put your question in here? Let me see. I'll look in PayPal. Maybe you posted your question there. I didn't get your money. Enough said. You super chatted? I thought you, oh yeah, you did. Sorry about that. I was looking on PayPal. Sorry. Okay, so your question is there. Okay. Will I be okay going to another job? I got it. Sorry about that, my dear. Thank you, C. McKissick. I got it. You will be after Elaine. Just wrote you down. Okay, C. McKissick. Thank you, my dear. Ooh. All right. We have the Eight of Cups, Nine of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. You know what? You're going to be absolutely fine. Enough said. I think this is a long time coming. I think you should have moved to another job a while ago. I think that you will be happy to do it. I think you'll be happy when you do move. Um, you know, be ambitious. You're smart. You know what you're doing. You know what you want to do. You know how to get things that you want. Okay. So go out there and just do it. Take a chance. I think that you will be doing fantastic when you move to another job. Okay. So, yeah, don't be afraid to do that. I think you're going to do absolutely fantastic. Okay. Thank you, my dear. I don't think there's any problem there. I don't think you have anything to worry about. It feels like you need that little bit of, you're due for that change or that kind of, little push to push you in a new direction, right? And I feel like you're going to be really, really good with that. Why the Nine of Swords? That's, you know, a little bit of that kind of anxiety that's in moving. But you know, when you have the Nine of Swords, it's just stress. It's just anxiety. It's kind of like that's what's keeping you from not doing things. It's that worry about it, right? So you're worried about it, so you don't do it. So it delays gratification and it delays you with your motivation and your ability to move forward, right? So yeah, so with those other cards that I had, that's what it's giving me. I think you're going to do fantastic. We got the four of pentacles here. Okay, so stability. Okay, so a new job will give you some stability, and I think that's what you're looking for. It'll also be grounding for you. So I think you could use that grounding. Okay, so I think it would be good. So there you go, my dear. Thank you. Yes, I think so. So let us know. Okay, so keep coming back and let us know how you're doing. You're welcome. Thank you. All righty. So, did Virgo Mama come back yet? Virgo Mama, are you there, my dear? Okay, so MR, you are up. You have two questions, MR. Then Elaine has one question after, and then C. McKissick is up for three. Thank you, Coco. My God, you do that so good. It would take me forever to do that. MR, are you there, my dear? Let me have a sip of my coffee here and see if she shows up. Mm-hmm. Perfect. Okay. Does O still have feelings for you? It's been a while since you heard from him. And with the distance, maybe he doesn't feel anything anymore. Okay, so we have the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles. We have the World, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Star. Okay. I do think he cares about you. I don't think it's a matter of his feelings for you. I think it's a matter of practicality for him. He didn't think it would work. Okay. That's all. He just didn't think it was going to work out. Things were not aligning with you and with him. And he didn't think it was going to work out between you guys. I really don't think it has to do with his feelings for you because I do think he still cares about you and he still really likes you. So whatever's going on and whatever happened, it's not about feelings. It's more about practicality. And he didn't see it going anywhere. So I think he's just backed off. Okay. So whether he comes back or not, I don't know. I could see him doing that, but I'm not 100% sure on that. I think you would have to initiate things for that to happen. Okay. But yeah, I just think he just thought it was too hard. Okay. Sometimes, love sometimes shouldn't be as hard as it is, right? As hard as sometimes it is. And when it's that hard, when it doesn't make sense, then I think we're causing ourselves undue grief, right? So your next question, my dear. Um, no, why are you asking me if I'm going for a walk? It's a good idea, but I hadn't planned on it. Let's see, MR. Will he return? Maybe in the future, possibly in the summer when things calm down for the both of us. You're so right. Timing wasn't right for you guys. Okay, so let's look at that. Okay, MR? So we have the Four of Wands, the Eight of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, the Five of Cups. This is the Devil card, Toxic Witches, and the Four of Cups. Well, that's really, we've got good and bad here. Okay, so we've got really like controversial cards, or conflicting cards, not controversial, conflicting cards. Yeah, you got the Devil here. Okay, so will he come back? No, not without you initiating that, not without you making that happen. Okay. I think he was very sad. I think he was hurt. I think he thought you were fucked up, maybe not where he needed you to be. Maybe he was fucked up a little bit too, right? Sorry about my language, but that's how big it is, right? And I just think that for anything to happen, you will definitely have to make the first move. You would definitely have to um, pull something out of yourself to bring into it to make anything happen. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Sometimes it's just so plain, right? It's just like everything could be there and nothing is there. That's what really kind of messes with me, right? And yeah, you would have to have some courage and you would have to really want it, right? But if you follow your heart, in 4 months, you're going to really want this, okay? Or in less than 4 months, by 4 months, you're going to really want this. And you might want to take a chance. And does it hurt to just make yourself available? If he says no, then he says no, then you move on. Then you stop thinking about it, right? But I don't think that would happen. But he's not about to come in and get hurt again, okay? I don't see it. Yeah, keep the 4 months in mind, okay? So thank you, my dear. I wish peace and love to everyone. Yes, me too, Aqua Leo. Believe it or not, I do too. After that reading. Ah, you're too funny. Okay, so is Virgo Mama here yet? Virgo Mama, did you come back? Would you like your yes or no question? If not, we're gonna go to Elaine and then see McKissick, okay? Yeah, thank you, Coco. Elaine. All right. Anything you need to know on your birthday next Monday? So a week, 6 days from now. Next Monday from now or next Monday from now? What date is your birthday? Okay, so anything you need to know for your birthday, the 27th. All righty. So it's next Monday. All righty. I'd have to look. I have it on a paper. I'd have to look. Page of Pentacles. We have what do we have? The broom is bear with me for the death card. Okay, so we have Page of Pentacles, the death card, the Five of Pentacles, the Hermit, the Eight of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. Okay, so let me just read your question quickly again, Elaine, for your birthday. Okay. I think there's something you want to do. So I really think there's something that you want to do for your birthday, or you want to go somewhere, but you haven't made the plans. You haven't made the commitment to do it. So I think you have to. What am I looking for? I was looking for your question again to read it again. But yeah, no, I think you have to really stop worrying so much. Okay. I think that there's something about reflecting on this year for your birthday. Okay. What do you want to let go of moving forward? Okay. What birthday is this? A big birthday for you? Like, is this is it your 30th or your 25th or your 35th? Like, I don't even know how old you are. So is it a special birthday for you, Elaine, coming up? Because I feel like you need to 34. Okay. Well, maybe in your head somewhere, okay, that this is the year that you're going to make a difference, okay? So maybe you've been thinking about, I really want to change my life. I really want to make things different. I really want to get ahead or make some progress or find a partner or get a really good job or whatever it is, right? So whatever you need to do, I feel you need to let something go from your past in order to make that happen. Okay. So whatever it is that you're holding on to, and if you ask me, it's a person. So I do believe that you have to let go of somebody that has been in your life, been part of your life for a long time, and you need to just let go the things they said, the things how they made you feel about yourself, those kinds of things. You got to let that go. Once you take a really good look, we've got the Hermit here. So once you go inside, take a really good look, then you can squish all those thoughts, right? So all those thoughts that have been keeping you stuck, we have the Eight of Swords. So all those thoughts that have been keeping you stuck will no longer be there. And then we have the Queen of Swords. So then you can flourish. You can say what's on your mind. You can speak to yourself in nice ways, and you can let all that go. Okay. That's what I see for you. So probably your uncle. Okay. So it's time. You want to let that go. Okay. So you really want to allow yourself to be yourself. Give yourself permission to be you and know that you are okay just the way you are. Okay? Thank you, my dear. Okay, see, McKissick, you are up unless Virgo Mama is here. Virgo Mama. Coco's calling you. I'm calling you. There you go. That's okay, my dear. You can ask your yes or no question. I just been calling you between readings, so. So Virgo Mama is a member, and her membership is $3.99 Canadian a month, $3.99 Canadian a month, and she gets a free yes or no with every stream. Okay. Did I do right by doing your recent spell work? Oh yeah, I always forget that you do spells and stuff, right? So do you belong to a coven? I'm a solitaire witch, so I practice usually by myself, sometimes with someone else, but usually by myself. So we have the King of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, and the Tower. I'm going to say no, I don't think so. Okay, yeah, no, me either. I don't belong to any coven. So I don't know what you were doing with your recent spell work, but no, it wasn't right. Okay. So either the spell wasn't right or the reason for your spell wasn't right. Can you elaborate a little bit, Virgo Mama, if you're comfortable with that? Or maybe you can message me after, because I feel like this was very emotional. It should be a good thing, but was this about a man? Probably the action. Okay. So was this about a male? It was revenge. Yeah. That's why it's not going to work. Okay. Revenge doesn't belong to us, Virgo Mama. That's not up to us, right? And you have to remember, as a witch, you do no harm, right? And right, right. So yeah, no, 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 not good at all. Okay. So the first rule is do no harm, right? And then how I see it is if you're going to do a spell, you do it for the greater good, right? It doesn't always have to be fluffy and lovely, and it can be about, that you want something, you want money or whatever, right? That's not putting you way up here on a pedestal somewhere, right? That you're doing all these wonderful things, when you're asking for money, but money's reality, right? But when you try to cause harm, that's bad. And don't forget karma, right? What you give out comes back to you tenfold. So be careful. Okay, my dear? Thank you. Oh, that's well, all you can do is right. Yeah. All you can do is make amends to to whoever you need to, or do a little ritual to say sorry, to make sure you're giving something, give an offering to the universe and try to make it right. Okay. I know, I know. Thank you, Virgo Mama. Sorry about that. Did you call the authorities if the children were being hurt? So maybe that's what you need to do. You know what? We have two sides to us, right? We have our light side, we have our dark side, and we all have it. So to pretend that we don't is false anyway. So don't worry about it, okay? Okay, so thank you, my dear. We're here for you. Okay. Still love ya. Okay, so you want, let me see, Seema Kissick. Hey, Donna, I know from our last reading you stated in 2 weeks I'll be meeting my new love. I feel myself about to fall in love soon. Can I get an in-depth love reading, cards and crystal ball? When can I expect this love? Anything detailed about them and the features? Okay, so got the crystal ball and some cards. Alrighty. So we have the patient witch, the 3 wands, or 3 of wands, and the 6 of swords. Okay. Show me for Seema Kissick who they're about to meet and when, and any other details that you can give me. Okay, Seema Kissick. Wow. I'm feeling heavy, heavy, heavy energy here, okay? So I feel like there is expectations that might be disappointing, okay? So don't expect too much too fast. That's what I'm thinking, okay? I feel like you're going to meet somebody very, very soon, but it has to move slow for it to be right, okay? So don't try to move too fast. I almost feel like you're standing on your head, you know, trying to make things happen. You don't have to do that. It's going to happen naturally, okay? So I'm going to say in 3. So probably around 3 days, you should be meeting somebody. Okay. So 3 days would be Wednesday, Friday or Saturday, maybe. Okay. Somewhere around there, you should meet somebody. Okay. I like this person. They're going to remind you of someone in your past, or you've known them for a long time, but you didn't know them well. Maybe you just knew of them, something like that. Okay. Um, we're getting the initial or a letter Y. So I don't know if it's I don't know if it's a name or exactly what it is, but there's a letter Y. Um, I feel like this person is very kind, very gentle, very sweet, quiet, very, very quiet. I'm not really getting a picture of them. Yeah, I'm not getting a picture of them. It's not showing me who they are, but I feel like they're very traditional. So there's something very traditional about them. Now I'm not sure even what that means, but whether they have a religion they follow traditionally, or a spiritual kind of thing they do, or whatever the case may be. So yeah, so something, definitely something there. I see that you can remove your armor, so you don't need your armor. So for some reason, I feel like, you know, most of the time when you go into something, you're really, really waiting for something to happen to show you it's wrong, to show you something's really gonna bad about it. You don't need that this time, okay? I feel like they're so gentle and sweet. I really like this person. I think they are very, very sweet, okay? What did you say? Friday. I said something big happened in your life and I felt love. Yeah, it feels like it for Friday. Okay. Absolutely. See McKissick. Virgo Mama, I can take those out as well. Let's see. Yeah, I'll remove those, okay? Remove. Okay, so I removed those, Virgo Mama. I left your question, that's it, okay? You're welcome, my dear. I got it, Coco, thank you. Okay, so let's see. Can I get an overall in-depth general on what to look forward to in your near future for the rest of this month going into next month? Crystal ball and cards. Absolutely. Okay, crystal ball and cards. Okay, let's have a look, my dear. 3 of Wands, 6 of Swords, Patient Witch. Okay, so show me messages for C. McKissick for the next little while, for the rest of this month going into next month. Okay, so I feel like someone's going to be approaching you soon about a job or about a promotion or something like that, okay? So it feels like that kind of thing. So it feels like a leg up, okay? I think sometimes you need to sit and just kind of relax. You have a hard time relaxing. You have a hard time just getting out of your head. So you need to find a way to get a little bit out of your head. Okay. I think that would be really good for you. Meditation or a walk or something. Okay. There is a female coming around you as well. So this may be a friend that is going to reach out and want to reconnect and maybe catch up. There's a letter L here as well. So I don't know who that is, but it will be important in the next month or few weeks. And it almost feels like you're putting you're leaving your handprint wherever you go. So it's kind of like you make big impressions on people, and it's really important that you pay attention to that. So before you say or do things, you want to make sure that you are behaving and saying things in a nice kind of way, because you do leave an impression. Okay. And I think it's really important. I also see that you need to kind of go ahead and do something that you really want to do, but you don't have to do it alone. So I feel like it's time that you kind of, either open up to someone else and kind of do some things that you want to do together, maybe collaborate with somebody and do something like that. Okay. And I feel that there will be rewards when you do that. Okay. So it's really good, my dear. So I just think you just got to move forward and just keep pushing yourself a little bit to do things out of your comfort zone. All right. And your last question, my dear. So we're waiting for Semakissik's last question. I love this mug. Look at how pretty it is, eh? It's so pretty. Sure, I can change decks. You like this one. I'll use this one for you, Semakissik. Okay? I know you like this one. In depth on what to expect this week for the reading. In depth on what to expect this week. Okay. So we have the moon, the Ace of Wands reversed, Death reversed, King of Cups reversed, Justice, and the Ace of Coins. Okay. Have you moved yet? Have you moved into your own place? I believe you're going to hear about a place if you haven't. Okay. So if you haven't heard, I think you're going to very, very soon. Okay. Yeah, I assumed that's what you wanted, my dear. I feel like this place is going to be good. Did you move yet? Maybe let me know. No, I was thinking about moving, talking it over with. Yeah, I think this is a good time to start considering that. I think it would be a good move for you. Okay. I want you to select your place on your gut. Okay, so listen to your gut when you find your place. Okay, don't worry about anything else, but listen to your gut. I think that this place is going to be really good for you. I think you're going to be happy with it. Maybe the second floor. So why I see that I'm seeing the second floor. It's either the second floor or the 8th floor. So one or the other, right? But yeah, I don't know. But I think it's a second floor. You're going to get daylight sun. So I think in the daytime there will be sun. And I think that's really exactly what you need. Okay. See if I can see anything else about it. I don't see any problems with it. The only thing I see is your uncertainty, okay? Should I, shouldn't I, blah, 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 all that kind of stuff, right? But yeah, I would do that. I would talk it over with your manager and see. I think there's help there for you. I think it's a really good idea. I think you do very, very well, and I think you'd be happy with it. Okay, so that's the biggest thing I see. The only other thing I see is that you might get in an argument with someone. Okay, so there might be an argument that you get into this next little while. And I feel like don't let your ego get in the way. Okay, you wanna conquer it or deal with it in the least bothersome way. So don't take other people's opinions or thoughts and words too strongly, okay? Some people just shoot off at the mouth and they don't know what they're talking about. Do I see who it is? No, let me look. It's a woman. Your aunt, your mother. Okay? Somebody that you don't really respect. Maybe it's your mom. I know she's giving you a hard time. right? So yeah, it could be that. Okay. Yeah, just, I don't know. Sometimes people come in our life for reasons that we're not even sure about half the time, right? Okay. Thank you, C. McKissick. What do you mean, am I reading today? Don't know what you mean by that. Hi, Aqua Leo, you're back. Hmm. You feel like you could have skipped certain lessons. Oh, don't we all, right? Oh, I see. Okay, thank you, C. McKissick. I wasn't sure what that meant. Thank you, Coco. I always miss you guys. I know I got to get on more often. Would you guys like it if I do a live where I do all the signs in one live? Something like TD does, you know? You translated. Bye, Aqua Leo. Love you, my dear. Hi, Kay. Nice to see you. Okay, so we have C. McKissick for 3, I think, or maybe 1. Let me see what he did. I don't know. I'm assuming. Absolutely, my dear. Yeah, for 3. Okay, C. McKissick, you are up. And then Kay, I got you down, and Quiba. Yes, you can certainly donate, my dear. I think you should do a sign reading for a monthly read forecast. A sign reading for a monthly read forecast. Would you like it live? I'm thinking of doing it live. Go ahead and post your questions, C. McKissick. Pre-recorded, not live. I think I want to do it live. Why not live, C. McKissick? Thank you, Kay. I got your donation. You'll be right after C. McKissick, okay? Can I get more details in regards to this new love that I'll be meeting in a few days, like how I know it's them, any featured details? Okay. So we have the 9 of coins, the Fool, and the Wheel reversed. Show me anything about this new love that C. McKissick will be meeting. Okay, they're average height, okay? Not really tall, not really short. They are black, light black, or whatever you call it. They're light, okay? I don't know how to say that. Sorry, guys. Short hair. Attractive. So I see them as being attractive, male. Average build. It's kind of like they don't have a, like they don't have a big ego or anything like that. They just seem really nice, and they, I'm going to say they just seem, they feel like they look like they feel. So they just look pleasant. You know, they look kind, they look nice, they have nice features, nice skin, like all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? I also think that they do okay in their life. So they have enough money that they're doing okay. Um, they're in a decision place right now. So they're making some changes right now. So they're definitely in a decision place right now in their life. And I think that you have to be willing to take a leap of faith. Okay. So you're just going to have to take a leap of faith with this person. I think you're going to have to just take a risk. And for you, you like to know everything, and you're not going to know, okay? I think you have to go slow. I think you have to take a risk. You have to take a leap of faith, and you have to allow them in. So you have to allow them in more than you normally do. Instead of waiting for something wrong to happen, just focus on the good parts. What are the good things that can happen, okay? So that's what I think you need to do, C. McKissick. I feel like this one feels like rainbows. Feels really good. I think you're going to be in a good place. Okay. Okay, Vanessa, let me check. Okay, if I got that, I did. Thank you very much. You will be after K. All right. K is for 1, and then Q. I didn't get anything from Q yet. Oh, that is you, my dear. So Vanessa for 3. Thank you, my dear. Okay. Okay. Vanessa is Q. I got it, my dear. I know. It's just me. Don't mind me. Hmm. Yeah, I know, Coco. And I do that too, unless they put it in the feed. Then I'm not too worried about it. But if they don't put it in the feed, I don't use it, even if I know who they are. Okay, can I get cards, crystal ball on your new place you'll be moving in? I was thinking about moving in under my company management. Is it new? Okay. 8 of Swords, 7 of Swords reversed, and the Page of Wands. Okay. Show me messages for C. McKissick about a new apartment potentially for him. Okay. First of all, you know, you moving and then having to move back into your aunt's and that, I know it's really, really hard. And I know it takes a lot out of you emotionally, but I think it's good, C. McKissick. I don't think it's a bad thing at all. Okay. So I think that this is a good opportunity. I think that they are going to tell you the truth when you ask them. And I think that under your company management will be good. Okay. So I think that's going to be a good place for you. Um, I think it will have some kind of balcony, so either a Juliet balcony or a little balcony that you can sit on. Don't think the balcony is going to be big. Um, is it new? Could be. I'm not seeing a definite yes on that. Let me just grab that. No, I don't think it's new. Okay. So whatever this is, I don't think it's brand new. Mm, Doesn't feel new anyway. Okay. But I do like it, and you know, I think it's good. I think it's, I know you asked how many bedrooms. It's not showing me. Let me see. Well, that's funny. This card was reversed in there. Not what you want. Okay. So if you're looking to get a 2 bedroom, I don't know that you're gonna get that, you know. Um, if you were looking for something, whatever it is that you want, I don't think you're going to get exactly what you want. That's what I'm seeing with this card. Okay. It's the 10 of Cups reversed. So it's good, but it's not exactly what you want. Okay. So it's not giving me a direct answer. Maybe it'll just be a little wee room that you could use for a den or an office or something, right? So I don't know, but yeah. Um, I feel like it's close to a park, if that makes any sense. Okay. So that's what I'm seeing. I'm not seeing much else. It's a nice view. So I like it. I think you'll be very, very comfortable there. And I think they will treat you well. And I don't think they will take advantage of you at all. Okay. So I think it's good. You wanted 2 bedrooms, maybe, right? It's not saying, it's not giving me a yes or no. Okay. Okay, so let's see. So you have one more question, my dear. Because said you're not going to get everything you want, but I think it will be good. I'm just throwing the cards all over the place here. How do you see you meeting this new love and everything coming together for you? Okay. You want crystal ball as well? You got cards there and a crystal ball, so you want both, right? So we have the Ace of Wands, the 6 of Pentacles, and the 10 of Swords reversed. Show me about C. new love, where they will meet, how it will progress. Okay. I am feeling you're going to meet during the day, not necessarily like it won't be late evening. Okay. So I don't see you meeting this person late evening. Um, You're going to meet them with somebody that you work with. So it could be you go out with somebody that you work with, whether that's lunch or for a walk or for a dinner or something, you meet this person. You're going to feel very drawn to them, okay? And they're going to feel drawn to you as well. So I think it will be just a very kind of casual, kind of gradual meet. So it's not going to be anything like I don't see it being a hookup. You know what I mean? I don't see it being like that. I see it being a friendship that builds and you make a relationship out of it. I don't see it just being a hookup, okay? I feel like there's lots of good things in it, where you find yourself kind of wanting to see them more. So wanting to get to know them more, wanting to feel, how they feel, wanting to know how they feel, wanting to know more about them, that you're very interested. Like they give you this curiosity kind of thing, right? You're intrigued by them, that kind of thing. There's lots of attraction there as well. So there's definitely the attraction there as well. And I feel like you're going to fall in love. I feel like you're going to melt, fall in love, and I think it's going to be good. But I do see it as being gradual. So it's not going to be this big, quick thing. It has to be gradual for it to be significant. Don't push it, okay? He may have a pet as well. So I can't really tell if it's a dog or a cat. If it's a dog, it's a small dog, okay? I can't tell if it's a dog or a cat, but definitely a pet, okay? And if it's not his, it's somebody's close to him that he spends time with, okay? Either his parents or whatever, I don't know. But yeah, there's a pet there. Um, I just feel that you need to just kind of allow things to kind of grow organically. That's what I'm getting. You need things to just grow naturally. Don't try to force them, okay? And that's what I keep getting. So thank you, my dear. Just know that it's going to be good, okay? And there's potential for it to blossom into something real. All righty. So, hey, I was given a mediumship reading yesterday, and I was told a younger strawberry blonde with light eyes will be coming into your life who lives by the beach. What will this person feel when she meets up? Okay. So let's see. Okay. We have the Page of Wands, Four Cups reversed, Page of Coins reversed, Chariot reversed, Ten of Cups reversed, Six of Cups reversed. All your cards come up reversed. That's weird. Okay. So, what will this person feel when she meets you? Okay. First of all, I think this person has a lot of spunk. Okay. So they have a lot of spunk. They have that energy. They have that, they just have a lot of fire, they're just really interesting. Okay. So definitely very interesting, very attractive person. Okay. I think they're going to feel like at home. I think they're going to feel comfortable. They're going to really like you right off the bat. Um, they're going to want to not show you how they feel. Okay. So they're going to be careful on how much they show you. So they will have some caution there. Okay. Or maybe it's a little bit of teasing. So one or the other. Okay. But I feel like they're holding back a little bit there. I also feel that they are comfortable with themselves, but they don't want to show their hand, so they don't want to tell you much about themselves. So for whatever reason, they're kind of holding back in that regard. Okay, so you need to kind of break the ice and get them to start revealing more about themselves is the best way to do it. And I think a good way to do that with this person is with humor. Okay, so be light, I think flirting is good with this person as well. I think flirting can really work with this person. Um, they don't like conflict and they don't like confrontation. So you want to be a little bit careful here, okay? So I do like this person. I think this is going to be really good for you, Kay. And I think that it's going to be special. But I'm just not, that's how they're going to feel anyway. They're going to feel like you're going to feel like they're pulling away, but they're not. They're just being careful, or they're playing hard to get. Okay. It could be one or the other. And I feel like it's not a bad thing at all. It's just their way. They don't like to give too much away when they meet you. Okay. So they don't want to give too much away. So that's what I'm feeling today. So that's really good. Absolutely, Kay, you certainly can. Okay, Vanessa, you have 3. So go ahead, my dear. Oops. Go ahead, Vanessa. You donated for 2K? All right. Okay. Times 2. I'm just checking Kay's donation here. Then I'll read for you, my dear. Thank you, Kay. Okay, so Vanessa, what's Anthony's intentions with you? Okay, what's Anthony's intentions? What's Anthony's intentions? We have the 10 of coins, reverse, judgment, the 5 of coins, the 8 of cups, the 2 of coins, and the ace of wands. Okay. I would be a little cautious. Okay, Vanessa, I do like him and I do think that he likes you, but he is very, very attracted to you. So his intention is definitely sex. Also, um I feel like he doesn't have a lot to offer at this moment. So I don't know what's going on with him, but I really feel like he's not in a good place and he doesn't have a lot to offer you right now. I want you to be a little bit cautious. It could change and it could change quickly, but if you go too fast or if you give in too fast, he's going to run. And I want you to know that, okay? So I want you to be, yes, trying to figure out his life. Exactly. So you can't just give. So you have to be really careful there. You have to have like your hand up here, okay? Like you can let him in so far. I mean, if you only want a sexual relationship, then go for it because he'll be very, very happy about that. But I don't think you will be. So I want you to be careful there as well, okay? There is potential here, but you've got to be a little bit cautious. You don't want to judge them though. You don't want to, I don't want to say it's just that because I do think he has feelings for you, but the attraction is a big thing, and he needs to give more than just that right now. Okay? Yeah, good. Good. That's good. And keep it that way for a while. He's your ex. All right. Yeah. Um, he's your ex, and we are talking so much. Nothing big talk because, like you said, not trying to rush. Is he dating anyone else? Okay. So I'm gonna say if he's your ex, okay, um, you don't need the small talk. Okay, you don't need the small talk. You need to talk about what happened and where you guys are right now as far as trusting each other and stuff like that. You know, that has to be talked about, or don't even consider it. Okay, if you guys can't talk honestly and openly about that, then there's nothing to consider. So is he dating anyone else? We have the Ace of Coins, the King of Swords, Ten of Swords reversed, Five of Coins, Knight of Wands, and the Three of Swords reversed. I don't think he is, okay? I think he hangs out with his buddies, but I don't think he's dating anybody. Where is he living? There's something about his living situation that he's trying to figure out, okay? So that is going to play a big part in where you guys go. Yeah, exactly, right? Yeah, he's not dating anybody else. Yeah. His finances are not good, and I feel like he doesn't feel adequate. So his feelings of inadequacy will bring insecurities, which would cause more problems anyway. So just be cautious there. His mom moved in with his little brother to his place because they need help. He's trying to get them out and help at the same time. Well, there's no hurry, right? So just let him know there's no hurry. Let him know that it's okay to help her for a time, right? Set a limit, set a date that she, needs to be out by. So if he gives her 3 months or 6 months to get on her feet or whatever he feels, okay? But he should have a talk with her and let her know that there's a limit, that he'll help her out until June, or he'll help her out until the end of summer, till August, so she can get settled before his brother goes back to school, whatever the case may be, right? He's already has. Hopefully she listens because he feels bad. He doesn't have to feel bad. He doesn't owe her anything, right? And what he's doing is out of the goodness of his heart. So if she's taking advantage, there's lots of help out there, right? So maybe she needs to go see a counselor, a financial planner, somebody from the state that can help, or whatever the case may be, right? She's got to go and get the help she needs, um, so that he can have a life, right? So yeah. So tell him to relax. Well, if she doesn't listen, then he can say, leave my brother and you're going to have to go until you get on your feet and then come back and get my brother. Whatever the case may be, he's got to make a choice, right? What's the future going to look like for you guys? What's to come for Anthony and you? Okay. Thank you, Aqua Leo. You're back again. Page of Cups reversed. Four of Swords. Knight of Coins. Seven of Swords. Eight of Cups. Ace of Wands. Okay. This is hard. Okay, this is not going to be easy. Okay, Vanessa, it's not going to go easy and it's not going to be easy. All right. So, what I see for you guys is you need to start communicating on a emotional level. Um, and hmm, I don't think he's telling you the truth about everything right now. So, I think there's more that he needs to talk to you about. There's more that he wants to say that he hasn't said. And I think that that has to come up before you guys can move forward. Okay. So give it some time. It might come up in a little bit of time. Okay. Um, uh, People are not going to get back with somebody, and start dating somebody again and just, you know, put everything on the table. Some people are not that open. So give him a little bit of time, but make sure he knows that you need to know. It's not necessarily bad, okay? I feel like um, he's not doing as well as he needs to be doing. Maybe he has a mental health issue that he hasn't told you about, or I feel like it's something like that, or he's got really bad anxiety and needs to see a counselor or something. So I feel it's something like that, okay? Not necessarily bad, but definitely important. And I don't think he's talking about it, okay? Um, Yeah, he's not opening up fully, right? But I think it's like that, okay? It's definitely emotional. It's definitely he feels um when you guys split up last time, how bad was it? Like the split. Did he say or do something to really hurt you? I feel like there's something that needs to be talked about. Yeah, yeah. So he's struggling there with something, okay? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I think that needs to be talked about as well. And yeah, I really do. And I really do think that it needs to be cleared up, okay? You have to be able to forgive it and you have to be able to trust again. Can you do that realistically? So, and you don't have to answer that right now, but I want you to think about it, okay? So that those all those things need to be addressed. All right. So thank you so much, Vanessa. Aw, thank you, my dear. Hope you subscribe and come back. So thank you, Vanessa. Okay, so Kay, yes, I saw you posted. Thank you, my dear. And you have two questions. Okay, one, crystal ball. Give me more of a physical description of this younger strawberry blonde female with light eyes. Okay. So show me this strawberry blonde, light-eyed female in Kay's life or coming into Kay's life. Show me all about her. Okay, my dear, let's have a look. See. She's pretty much an open book, okay? So she's very open. Um, she's quite lovely. So I do think that she's lovely. Um, she kind of has, I don't know what you call it, but um, like a bob, but a longer one. Okay, like not a short bob, but a longer bob, like all the around the same length. The edges might be a little bit cut, but not too bad. F, I see a F initial. I don't know how that pertains to her, but it could definitely. And I also see an E here. So there's an E. So I feel like this is like, I don't know why it's showing me 2. I don't usually get 2, but I get 2. Okay. What else can I tell you about her? She's fairly like tall for a woman for me. Like she's 5'5", 5'6", maybe 5'6", somewhere around there. I think she works in the health field. Okay, so she definitely helps people. So if it's not the health field, it's definitely helping people. Okay. I like her. I really like her. I feel like there's definitely 2 sides to her, 2 distinct sides to her. Okay. So I feel like on one side, she's very complex and very like hidden. There's things that are hidden and she's really complex. And then on the other side, she's like this big, vast open book. Right. So I guess it just depends on maybe her mood or what's going on with her or how much she trusts you, that kind of thing. She does have trust issues. Okay. And I think she either lived on an island before or she is from an island. Okay, so something about that as well. So that's what I got for you, my dear. So what's your next question? Oh, Coco, let's close the donations. Okay, my dear, we're going to close the stream. I think I've been on for a while now. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Coco. I was told someone from your past would try to return to you. Can you give you a physical description on who this past lover coming back is? Physical description. Okay. Someone from your past would try to return to you. I have been on for a long time, eh, Coco? So we have the 5 of Cups, 5 of Swords, Page of Coins, Queen of Coins reversed, 8 of Cups, and the Ace of Wands. Okay. Physical description. Okay. Attractive. That's one of the physical descriptions. Okay. So definitely attractive, definitely a big heart. Kind of wears their heart on their sleeve. And I think that's why it's coming under physical, because you can see the pleasantness in their face. Okay. So smiles, tries to make people feel good. You want the crystal ball. Okay. So I will do that. Okay. So physical description of someone from Kay's past that is going to come into her future soon. Okay. So yeah, so far that's what I got. What else can I see here? Longer hair, maybe the length of mine, maybe a little bit longer even. My color as well, somewhere around a brown, you know. Very, very nice small features, not big features. Okay, small nose, nice mouth, higher cheekbones, a high forehead. So they definitely have a high forehead, or they wear their hair back all the time, one or the other. Okay, maybe in a ponytail all the time, something like that. Okay. I really think they're attractive. So it all fits, right? I don't see tiny. I don't see a tiny woman. Not muscly either. Okay, so just an average woman. Okay, so I don't see them being skinny. I don't see them being really big. Nothing like that. An average kind of woman. Okay. Does not dress fancy unless for a purpose. So regular kind of jeans and t-shirt kind of person, or jeans and a sweater kind of person, you know, that kind of person, but always looks put together. Okay. So there you go, my dear. I hope that kind of gives you an idea who it is. I didn't see an eye color. Let me just see here. Let me look in the cards. Eye color, eye color. I'm going to say dark, dark eyes. Okay, so brown or black, like really dark eyes. Okay, not blue, not green, not yellow, not hazel. So brown or black. Like they seem very dark. Thank you, my dear. All right, so Coco, do you want to use any of your you have some questions available? Do you want to use any of them? Thank you, Kay. Thank you, everybody, for your donations and for being here for me. I appreciate you all. I love you all. Okay, go ahead, Coco. You too. What is next for you in love that is coming that you don't see coming your way? Okay. What is coming in love that you don't see? Okay. Stream ending. Yes. Stream is ending. All right. Let's see, my dear. Ah, 10 of coins. 9 of coins, sorry, 10 of coins reversed, Ace of Cups, Knight of Wands, 8 of Wands, and the 3 of coins. Okay. So I do definitely see the love here. Okay. So there's definitely a lot of love. Now you have to make a decision what you want to do. You're going to have to come up with a decision between work and focusing on your home life with your loved person. Okay. So maybe you're going to be taking some time off work soon. I can see that happening somewhere around September, October. I see that you're going to be focusing on your partner. And I feel like maybe you're going to get pregnant. And I think maybe that's the reason. And you're going to take a couple of years off work. And I think that that is what you don't see coming so quickly. September, October. Okay. So yeah, you're backed up at work. Your desk is piled with paperwork since you've been spending too much time with him. That's hilarious. That was really unexpected. That's funny. That's one of the that's what I think it is, because yeah, it just seems like all of a sudden you're not working, you know? So yeah, I think that's what it's going to be. Or you're planning to have a baby or something, but yeah. Something like that, my dear. So that was one. Okay. I've been feeling I was going to stop working. Funny that came out. Yeah, it is funny that came out. It came out for a reason, right? So, do you have another question or do you want to just close the stream? What is going to happen with S now that the truth has been revealed on the lies she told on you? Okay. What is going to happen to S? Okay, with S. So we have the Queen of Coins reverse, the Tower, the Magician, Temperance, Eight of Cups, Ace of Wands. So she's from work, right? I believe she's from work. This is what it looks like to me, that she's from work. I think she is going to be put in a different department, or she's going to lose her job entirely. So one or the other, okay? I do think that she's still around, but I feel like she's not going to be around you. So they're going to change her department, change where she works. Things about that. Your old boss, she lied about a lot of things to HR. Okay. So whoever this is, there's big problems for her. Okay. She's either going to lose her job, like I said, or she's going to be moving to a different department, like she's demoted or something. Okay. You don't work there? Well, she's not going to be either. So she's either going to get demoted or she's going to be, yeah, there's going to be some consequences for her. So definitely big consequences. Okay. I mean, we got the Tower on this as well. So I feel like she's going to probably lose her job. But we also have the Ace of Wands. So it could just be an opportunity for her to apologize and then to save her, like, to be able to still stay at the same place. But she may have to apologize to HR or you, right? It wasn't a smart thing for her. 100 grand. Yeah, she's probably going to lose her job. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, something big is happening there for sure. Hi, Luma. I am closing this stream now, my dear. I've been on for a long time. I'll be on again in a few days. Okay, my dear. So thank you, Coco. Thank you, everybody else, for your donations and for being here with me. I love you guys. And Luma, I only do donations, my dear. So do you want to donate? And I will do a quick reading for you if you need it. I'll give them an opportunity to get some help if they want it. Luma, do you want to do that, my dear? I will do it tomorrow. Don't worry about that. PJJ. Okay. Hi. Go ahead and ask your question, my dear. It's okay this time, but the stream is closing, so it, it would be nice if you would have checked in to see. So go ahead and post your question, PJ. Crab, can you please, if Richard has some interest in you, because sometimes I sense an interest and other times I don't. Oh, this is the last one I'm taking, Coco. Yeah, I'm okay. We have the Moon, the Ten of Cups, Justice, Strength reversed, the Four of Swords, and the Nine of Wands reversed. Okay. So first of all, that's okay, my dear. First of all, I'm going to say I do see that there is some interest in you. Okay. So there's definitely interest in you. You're not getting that wrong. Okay. So I do see the interest is there, and the caring's there, but I'm not seeing the attraction. I'm not seeing like his feelings for you are not conducive to a committed relationship. Okay. So I feel like this could do you more harm than good. I want you to be very careful there. I still think that I think even though he has feelings for you, he likes you, I just feel like it's not what you think it is or not what you want. Okay, that's the better way for me to say it. It's not what you want. I think that he's trying to take advantage of you. Okay, that's the easiest way for me to put it. He's trying to take advantage of you sexually, trying to take advantage of you um, in a way that is going to cause you some upset and some harm. So I want you to be careful here. If you don't want a commitment with this person, fine. You know, he does like you, and I think it could be fun and it could be good. But if you want anything other than that with this person, I don't think you're going to get it, not at this time. Okay. So I do think he's playing games. So I want you to be careful there. I wouldn't trust him right now. Okay. I think there would have to be you'd have to show some more before. You are very welcome, my dear. Thank you. Okay. So that's it, guys. I am calling it a night. We will talk to you guys really soon. Okay. So we'll see you later. Take care, my dear. Talk to you later. Bye for now.